Good morning, fellow journalers. I thought I would try today, instead of just emailing you a text about the excerpts that could inspire us, I thought I would try a video. So this is 2 quotes to inspire our outdoor writing. The first one comes from Caroline Alexander's One Dry Season in the Footsteps of Mary Kingsley. It's a really, I enjoyed this book so much. However, it's jam-packed with tons of different things. But what most inspired me about the idea of getting outdoors, or describing the outdoors, was her chapter on, I'm just going to be reading this from my computer, so excuse my staring at the screen. Her chapter on Samba Falls. It starts out, the Zambezi, Congo, Shanghai, Samba Falls. I number these places I would seek out merely for their names. She goes on to describe how she heard of the falls. I was determined to see Samba for personal reasons. Samba Falls had captivated me from the time I had come across its name. Every travel account, or in our case, perhaps just a bike or a walk, not just, but a bike or walk or hike, has its own peculiar edge, as every writer has her own idea of truth and how to best present it. Temperament, the specific objectives of one's journey, prior expectations, selective memory, personal associations, and the audience that one is addressing, and in journaling sometimes it's just yourself or your future self, are all determining factors that shape the interpretations and ultimate presentation of one's story. I bring this up because as we go out, sometimes we're afraid that what we're saying might not be actually accurate or very specifically correct, but it's okay to have our own edge, as she puts it, and it's a capital E. I love that. That you're coming with your own background, and that's okay. Wherever you're coming from, whatever you're writing, it's completely works within the framework of a journal. Now, this book called Writing Toward Home, let me just get back so I can make sure you can see it. Writing Toward Home by Georgia Hurd. He is a bunch of essays about about writing. And on the chapter called Listening to the Corn, I love this one. This one's really about a moment outdoors. The day was warm, the sky blue, but the slight chill of fall was in the air. I sat in the sand by the cornfield near Peter's Pond and closed my eyes. Late summer, and the crickets orchestrated their rusty raspings in the grass. Rusty raspings. A strong wind from the ocean pulled against the green corn stalks, and the corn whispered back. Now I'm going to send you this whole quote. I'm going to cut out a little for this reading. But just think about that. A strong wind from the ocean pushed against the green corn stalks, and the corn whispered back. The corn that day reminded me of the mescal agave plant, in the words of a Yaqui song. So she started out with just some noticing what was happening. This day was warm, the sky blue, but the slight chill of fall in the air. And then that led her to think about the mescal plant. And the song goes, I am beautiful, with green leaves sitting toward the top. I have black fruit standing. The singer, Don Jesus, says, the mescal agave talks like that when it's almost dying. And the song honors the life and sacrifice of the mescal agave, the survival of the people of the Sonoran Desert who depended on it. That September day out in the cornfield, I slowed down enough to listen to what the corn was saying. So I love that, because that's what working with this journaling can do. Slow us down enough to listen. So when you go outside, hopefully soon, in a safe way, and if in New York with your scarf or face mask with you, stop, listen, and then write, and use your own personal edge. Whatever works for you, your edge, capital E, it's all about how you see the world and then how you want to interpret it for yourself. All right, guys, I will see you on Wednesday night. Thanks.